15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm gonna say tomorrow you're battling, even though today is Friday. But I'm gonna say tomorrow because I'm gonna put this part out tomorrow.
Right.
And then it will be tomorrow will
Tomorrow
be Sunday.
Right, exactly. Tomorrow.
You got Jazz.
Yeah.
And what I want to talk to you about, it was supposed to be in New Orleans, and last minute it got changed.
I know the fans is pissed. Shit.
Yeah, a lot of tickets bought, and but I'm sure URL is trying to do their best to accommodate everybody as they can.
Like New Orleans and Hurricane just don't sit right with
Yeah.
It don't.
Especially with us up here,
with
anyway.
A lot of people,
Yeah,
knowing what happened down there and just not knowing what it could be. It's just like that shit was a crazy ass decision to have to make last minute. And I know it's like we can't make everybody happy,
Right?
Because it's like, all right, we switched, we came out to Orlando. New Orleans is mad. Say we all still went to New Orleans and we film, and then the stream gets cut off because of power. Now the world's mad. It ain't now New Orleans is happy, but the rest of the world is mad. So it's like we can't please everybody. Like we can't make everybody happy. We gotta make the decisions that's going to keep us going. And that's just one of the hard decisions we had to make. So it's upsetting, and I'm not mad at it. Like I felt like the right call was made because we don't know what had happened. But at the end of the day, I feel like we'll definitely be coming back to New Orleans before this year is up.
I'm sure.
Definitely.
And now that was going to be a bigger stage. Was it going to be on the stage?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was going to be like maybe if not the same spot that they did last time.
Okay, right. It was a nice little size stage. Yes.
Balcony. I mean, it was a nice size building.
Does it make a difference for what you wrote? Because I know sometimes y'all will write for the big stage, and you'll write different when you know it's not a big stage because it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be pit style
right.
Sunday. So does that make a difference with your material?
Nah, like. See, honestly, like, I mean, it's Summer Madness, like, and it's like, it doesn't even matter. Whenever I'm going to a city, I don't cater to the city. Like, I've never battled in a city and catered to that city, like, rapping bars about the city. So it's like, I don't have to switch or worry about
No, I just mean the stage, period, because on the stage is a different feel than being in that pit, and then it's probably would have been more people in New Orleans than there's going to be in Orlando.
Like after doing this for so long, it's like it goes from it's not material that has to be switched, it's the energy. Like, all right, instead of getting ready to perform for a bunch of people, now it's more personal. Like it's now it's going to be more me and Jazz than me, Jazz, and the people.
So now it's the delivery that when you say it to her.
Yeah, now this is going to be way more personal. Not like personal, like I'm going to just be exposing her. And
right.
Like, it's going to be a great battle. But I'm about to, now that I know it's pit style, I'm not going to be up there on it's not theatrical now. It's way more personal. It's a fight.
And you could just switch up like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be able to, because you can't come into a pit thinking you about to perform for a crowd of people and somebody's punching you to death. Like, nah, you gotta get ready to get. It's gonna get ugly in there. Like, everything is once you're in that pit, everything is caught way more easier. Everybody's grasping all the bars like that. So, and it's not 2,000 people talking and distracting you, and it's way more personal. So I just hope she's ready for that.
There's no rearranging. You don't have to rearrange nothing. Your rounds are your rounds, and that's what it's gonna be.
Right. Yeah, I was ready to get on stage and act the fool, but I like the personal face to face.
Close.
Yeah.
Up close and personal.
Up close.
Technically.
I ain't gotta dance around and go back and forth on a big ass stage. I could just circle around her. So.
And again, this is the second Kardashian. So you got a little bit lucky because, I mean, Bardashian. Damn, I clearly said, and you didn't even correct me.
I couldn't. Well, I could, but it wasn't sounding right. I just said, Kardashian.
Oh, that's a little tricky for me there. You were about, and Jazz is New Orleans too. Like they love her in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know, and officials from New Orleans. So it was like you had a little bit against you, you know, already. You know.
It's good.
So you was right. Did you think that going into this? Like I'm gonna be in New Orleans. You got a Bardashian from New Orleans, and Jazz like clearly is part of New Orleans.
Right.
You know, she's been down there so much. Did you say that at all? Like I'm gonna be fighting them?
Nah, like I mean, I'm fighting them regardless. Like it's kings versus queens, so like I don't expect none of the females to even rock with me that tomorrow. So it's like it is what it is. But New Orleans, like I expected them to fuck with me. Like that's their first time getting to see me battle out there.
That's
like,
right. The other card you weren't on
that's
that
the only
card.
thing I'm really missing out on. It's like damn. I mean, I know they seen me, but not there in person.
Right.
It's like yeah, and I was ready. So yeah. Now I just gotta get this energy out here in Orlando.
Yeah, and the one thing the best thing I love about Kings vs. Queens is the score. I love keeping track of the score as the battles go on. Who's 1-1, 2-1.
We definitely keeping score. Definitely keeping score.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. You know,
and I just hope we start off with the wins. Like,
right.
I ain't trying to have it get to the Jazz battle, and they're like, oh, it's 4-4. Like, oh, or it's 3-3. Like, what the? It's up to? Oh no, like, nah, this is crazy.
Do you know you're going last?
Oh yeah, we the main event. Yeah, we definitely going last.
Okay. Well, even though your main event, sometimes main event go third or fourth, you know, depending.
Right. Well,
on
I think Jazz is out in New Orleans right now, so she'll be here tomorrow.
Partying, not concerned with you at all.
She's disrespecting me. She's disrespecting me. She better be amazing on Sunday, cause yeah, I ain't doing nothing but locking in.
Not concerned with you.
Not concerned.
All.
She is on Bourbon Street drinking hand grenades right now. Right now.
Right.
Drinking hand grenades barefoot on Bourbon Street.
And shout out to Jazz. Last time we was in New Orleans, we had a blast.
Jazz is bugging.
On Bourbon Street too. You were there.
Right. Oh yeah, we was turned.
We had a
surf free to wave.
Yeah,
we was out there.
We had a great time, and it was a lot of us out there too. I think I had about 5 or 6 of them grenades. I don't
even know how many I had. I know I almost threw up for sure.
We had a good
15
time.
minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.